Hello colleagues at the Bullying Prevention from Oveus in Plano. I just wanted to share, I had a lot of people approach me about doing this bully reporting form, so I just wanted to give you guys a quick short because I know we're taking a lot of information in, and hopefully you guys can go view this later and create your own reporting form, because I really do feel this has been a great tool for us to help us identify bullying and also document how we take care of it. So if you want to go see it, you can go to Frisco Online, schools, come down here to the Griffin website. We're in the middle schools, and you'll scroll down to the right, and what you'll do is find bullying reporting in the counselor's corner. Now we house it in a bunch of different areas. We have QR codes, posted around the school. Hey, report bullying. Here's a QR code. Kids scan it, and then they can be taken right to this form. I've had parents submit on this. I've had, teachers submit on this. I have, the kids. So what happens is, even if a kid walked into our office and says, I think I've been bullied, or I have a situation, I sit them down in front of a computer and have them fill out this form. And this form has only been really created just to kind of give a quick snippet of what's going on, and so we can have it documented. Only a few of these things have actually been earmarked as required, because you can't really investigate unless you know some of the details. But it's anonymous. They can make it anonymous. They don't have to. Say who it is. If you'd like to be contacted, please leave your first and last name, so that we've gotten a lot of anonymous ones that come in. They click submit, and what that does is it actually dumps it into a form for us. It makes it into the Excel spreadsheet. I've had to redact some names here, so you'll see aggressor and student one. This is an actual real situation that happened at our school, but for this example I just wanted to be able to show you kind of what you'll see. Cool part about this is that it's private to me and 5 other people, so our secretary's involved and our principal's involved, along with the 2 counselors and the other assistant principal. An important part here is that no one will be alerted via email unless you guys go to the tools and go to notification rules, and you actually create a notification to where I'll edit right now to show you that any changes are made on the document, anything in the is changed, and you want to be emailed right away. Now there is a little bit of a lag time. It doesn't take that long, but it'll email everybody. And so when one person's out, that makes so everybody sees it, and at least that if a kid has made an outcry saying that I need help, there's someone available to help them. So you save that, but you have to do that. That's an important part. So make sure anybody who is getting into the Google Docs, make sure that they set their notifications. But the cool part, you see, this is all gray. All the gray parts is what automatically formulates from the form. This is something I added on after, and this is where the administrator or counselors or whoever's involved can make notes on it and say kind of what happened and how we took care of it. You'll see that I went through it. I had the kids complete a GMS bully education piece. I contacted parents that also talked to the coaches in this one particular situation to have them switch their squad so they weren't together anymore. But the cool part about it is that you can always, it's a living document, so you can always go back and you can always change it. So here you'll see that, on 2/15, the day after, I went to practice to see, how practice looked, if the kids were together. I noticed that they rearranged the squads, and they didn't have an opportunity to have contact with each other, which is good. And then on 2/17, on a Friday, I saw them at the lunchroom. I talked to them individually when they kind of walked by me. I said, hey, how's everything going? And they're like, oh, it's a lot better. So, I just went back and make sure I document that. So how did I create it? Not that hard. You have to have a Google Docs, and everybody, like I said, everybody has to have a Google Doc. But basically, you go to create. You're going to select a form. And you notice that you just went up here, you went to a new tab. This is the cool thing about Google Docs or Google Chrome, is that it'll send you to the form. You can type in any question you want. We'll just say, when did it happen? And then like some text. Text help right here is just basically showing that you can say date, time to kind of explain what you want. And then this particular question, I'd want them to be able to write their own answer in. But some of them have the paragraph where they like describe what happened, or the multiple choices where you saw where it was grade specific. So I keep it like that. I'm going to make that a required question because as far as investigation, I need to know when this happened. And then you're done with this one. And then what you do is you just keep going down. It'll always add a new question. So you just edit that one right here and create a new one. Then a new one will pop up. You can also add a theme to it. The theme is basically how it looks when you put the background. And there was an error on that. But here we go. There's your theme. So I'm going to put blueprints just for example, and I'm going to go ahead once it pops up. I'm going to apply it, and so now I have it applied. Now if I wanted to visit this, I can go just look at it and see this is what my form would look like. You got to title the form. I didn't do that for the example, but there it is, and that's what shows up. So that's how you check out, and that's how you make the new form. Now this always gets confusing for me, but I go back down here. It gives you a big URL code, and what you do is you take this, and what you do is you copy it, and you copy that link and you embed it in your website. You make QR codes with it. You do a bunch of different things, how you want to get it out to the population. And that is as simple as creating a Google form, and it's been a useful tool for us, so I hope it helps. So I appreciate your time viewing this. Thanks a lot.